Hello, my friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you. My name is Michael Ojola for Mindset Transformation Africa, and on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift, I want us to make a conscious choice to be polite. I want us to make a conscious choice to be courteous, to be polite, to be respectful, especially to people we don't know, especially to people that deserve our insult or our disrespect, especially to rude and insulting strangers. Choose today to be polite to rude strangers. I'm not saying that you should be weak, and I'm not saying that you should be someone that got that is always being taken advantage of, taken for granted. Nah, that's not me. If you know me, I can be combatant when I want to, and I don't take nonsense from nobody. But also, politeness, respect, and I call it strategic humility rather, can be a tactical and can give you a tactical advantage in a conflicting situation. Whenever you are in a conflict, choosing politeness, knowing when to be polite, knowing when to not to be disrespectful, knowing when not to respond fire for fire is sometimes will give you a tactical advantage over the person. It's sometimes disempowering. It disempower the opponent, and that is what I want us to look at and speak about in few minutes on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift. Be polite, all right? Choose politeness, choose respect. Someone says when a snake beats you, a snake bites because that's in the nature of a snake to bite. So if a snake bites you and you decided to bite the snake back, it is not because the snake bites you that you bite the snake's back. It's because it is also in you to bite back when you are bitten. So that means so nobody can decide how you react or act in a situation. Any action that you take during a particular situation is in your nature. All right, so you don't say that that's out of character for me, that's not who I am. No, that's who you are under pressure. That's who you are when you're not prepared for what you're facing. That's who you are when you are reactive. That's who you are when you are not proactive. So that exactly is why I'm bringing this to your table, that choose before you enter that conflict, before it happens. Prepare in your mind that whatever happened today, if I encounter a rude stranger today, tomorrow, this week, I will choose politeness. I will choose respect. I will choose to walk away. Politeness not always about responding. Sometimes politeness is by walking away from the conflict. Sometimes politeness is about just respect. It's about just taking a bow and just leaving the scene of the insult, leaving the scene of the chaos, and just taking a long walk out of that place. So I will advise again. Today, as you encounter people, whether they are strangers or your family, but today I'm just talking to you concerning strangers, whoever you meet that is being rude to you, choose politeness, choose respect, all right? And also, on a general note, ways that you can also act politely is saying hello, greeting people with warmth. All right, greeting people with warmth, not forced. Not because, see, I have a habit, I won't say hi to you if eyes don't lock. I don't know how to do it. I will just pass by you and let you pass. But I've also discovered that sometimes when I've shown warmth rather to people and warmly greet them, even though we don't know each other, the response has been very good. The response has always been warmth. what I sow, I reap. When I sow warmth of greetings, I receive it back. So say hello to people, all right? Greet people appropriately, and when you greet, have eye contact. I said it before, eye contact is key for me. When I'm greeting you, or when I want to greet you, I want our eyes to lock so that you know and you feel the genuineness. All right, be approachable. That's one of the ways that you can be polite. Be approachable. Do not just blank people just maybe because you're having a bad day. You just transfer the aggression of your bad day to people. You just blank them. Don't do that. All right, don't do that. All right, and also take time to make small talk with people. Take time to talk to people. Don't just greet and pass by and just move along. If you can take 30 seconds, say hi, how is your family? Oh, I like your dress. I like the green top over this brown whatever. Just compliment them. Take time, ask about their family, talk about the weather, talk about politics in one or two. Just make a passing comment that is thoughtful, though. Make a passing comment that is thoughtful. And one way I believe that you can also show that you are polite and you treasure the relationship in your life is to remember people's name. All right, remember what they told you in the last time you met. Try as much as possible to remember. If your memory is not that good, you can have a notepad always to jot it down, or just have a use Google Calendar and all that. Remember names, remember people's birthdays, significant days in people's life. Remember it, and in your own big or little way, celebrate them. All right, and finally, so that I won't draw this particular episode too long, always say politely that always say thank you, always say please. One thing I encourage my kids also to do is to say thank you, to say please. When they want to get something, they say please, can you help me get this? When someone gives them something, they should learn to say thank you. It's courteous, it's politeness, and it's respectful. That is the way I will wrap up today's episode. So I just want to recap a little bit. Do choose today to be polite to rude individuals, whether they are strangers or their family members, but especially to strangers. Do choose to be polite, to be respectful. All right, that doesn't mean you are a fool. That means you are better. It's not every time that you do onto you go eye for eye. It's not every time that you go eye for eye. Sometimes you take the higher road. Not every time you go into the valley and fight dirty. Sometimes you take the higher road and then let peace reign. So on today's episode, I say let us choose to be polite to rude individuals, to rude strangers, to rude family members, whoever that person is. Thank you for listening to me. Your attention is not taken for granted, and I will talk to you in the next episode. Bye.